believe it or not, right now, it is January here in the Midwest. Honestly, looks a little bit more like a springtime or a summer day than it does winter. And it's been changing up the way that we fish this year. Lakes are just now starting to lock up, being safe enough to get out on the ice. It's not like we don't have ice, but the ice that is there is unreliable, or has been. People have been left getting stranded, or worse, falling through. So I've made the decision to avoid that altogether and go shore fishing. Trading in the old ice house for a set of waders this year, I guess. This is hilarious.
What you doing?
Just going fishing.
Oh, where?
I'm going just out on the river.
Oh, are you able to catch fish?
Yeah.
What kind?
Brown trout. Yeah. It'll be fun. Being particularly cautious today because we are in the big city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Not back home anymore, but let's go do some fishing. Well, yesterday I drove 6 hours to be in urban Wisconsin, and I'm gonna be truck camping and doing some fishing today. Like I was saying earlier, it's definitely a weird year for ice fishing, so some of my buddies that I normally go on ice fishing trips with are gonna meet me today to do some river fishing, and we're gonna be doing some camping in the truck tonight, some urban truck camping here in Wisconsin. Hopefully we can catch a couple fish today. It's a nice, bright, sunny day today. If I told you it was springtime out, you'd probably believe me. But nope, it's January. It's your El Nino. Weirdest winter I've ever seen. Alright, here we are at the first spot of the day. Today we're using a, what's referred to as a bead. It's basically just used to imitate a fish egg. Got ourselves a float and a weight. Ah! Oh boy. Oh, it sucks.
Fun.
Yeah. Tree fish. No, not really.
No?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Oh, you're in the Duluth City?
Yeah, I just got here last night.
How you doing?
Good, you? Nice to meet you. You guys have some luck?
Yeah, we got 3
You got 3?
or 2.
I just hooked a tree, so yeah, it's my first 2 casts. I hooked a tree and lost my float, so that's fun. It's pretty busy today.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always jam-packed out here in Milwaukee.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yep, thank you.
First spot was a bust. Sounds like my buddies are just getting to town though, so I'm gonna meet them at a new spot. What up?
There's plenty of street parking here. Oh, perfect.
All right, I'll park behind you. Looks like I got a bracelet kit. Fish. No way. Make sure my drag's set right. It's my first fish of the day. Oh, I think he just wiggled off. Yep. Dang.
Nice brown, man.
Dang. Yeah, you're old.
Brown.
That sucks. Must have just pulled out of his lip. That's cool.
You got a medium-sized one?
Oh! Fish. Oh! Dude, it just shot down. I couldn't catch up with it. I can't tell you a time where I've been spin float fishing a river. That thing looks like trouble. Oh! Yeah.
Yeah. Loosen that drag.
Yeah, she's loose now. Oh, okay, now she's kind of.
Maybe tighten a little bit.
Okay, we gotta see now. I'm tail tucked after losing the last one. Okay, we got a good cadence here. We're good. We're living. I'm confident. Just everybody chill out.
Good.
Yeah, keep the rod tip high. Let it fight. This feels pretty big. It's fighting me like it's a big fish because it's like
Just
staying low and just like kind of.
Are you feeling big head shakes?
Yeah.
I think it's a big brown, man. Big brown. It's really big.
Yeah, it's fighting me. It's gonna be a long fight with 8-pound test. What do you run on yours? 8? Holy sh!
Big fish, dude.
It's a nice one. This feels like it could be the PB brown, yeah. Yeah, that's the PB. That's a PB. That's a big one, buddy. Thank you. That is a giant.
It's a really big brown.
Here.
Good?
Yep. Alright, my first fish is in the bag. It's a giant brown. Look at next to my hand here. I'm gonna set the tripod up quick and then we're gonna take this fish out. Get her back. Okay. There we go. That's some cold water. Feels like winter in the water. All right. Here's my first brown trout of the day and probably a PB. I think definitely a PB. Get her back. Water's kind of stirred up here. Oh. Ooh. Heck yeah, buddy. That was sick. Well, if you guys don't know, if you don't remember, this is Dan. We go ice fishing a lot. Met me down here in Milwaukee. He brought me some fresh brown trout eggs. Did you cure these ones?
I did.
These are cured fish eggs, and that's what we're using for bait as the special ticket for these fish down here, apparently. So we're gonna see if we can't get another one. Feels good to get the skunk out. Dan says he's gonna move more downriver. I'm gonna stay in my spot and see if we can't hook another one. Get her going. Oh, right there. All right. I was joking all day about how it feels like a springtime day. And now that the sun's gone, it definitely feels like winter. We got 35 degrees out right now. And I gotta find a grocery store because I gotta get some food to cook. Got a piece of halibut that I caught in Alaska, so we're gonna go get some stuff to make with it. And since I am in the city, it might be a little tricky to find a truck camping spot, but nothing I haven't done before. too bad. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good one. All right, we secured the groceries. Now it's time to find a camp spot. Kind of in the middle of downtown right now. I think I might try to find a hotel parking lot. Hotel parking lot seems like a good play. It's just so it's kind of busy around here. In more populated areas, I like to try to find stuff that isn't just the street. So I feel like a hotel parking lot's inconspicuous enough, eh? All right, I think I found myself the most level spot in the parking lot. It is chilly out now without that sun. Turn that diesel heater on and see if that helps things. All right, I am going to be making a halibut curry tonight. I think that sounds pretty awesome. I even got myself a cookie for dessert. Ingredients: coconut milk, a couple shallots, cilantro, some veggie stock, baby spinach, green onion, and red curry paste. Halibut. Oh. If it's any testament that it's still cold outside, that's what olive oil looks like right now. Of course, I gotta get under here. Oh boy. Oh good, my diesel heater is working. I just turned it on and it gave me an error code, so I was like, is it not gonna work the whole night? Don't get me wrong, I'd be fine if it didn't, but prefer if it was running. It'll definitely be warmer that way. Alright. I feel like I could have quite possibly put my olive oil away a little too early. Alright, just a little dollop. Okay. Alright, now for the prized piece of meat, the halibut. You didn't know, halibut's surprisingly more expensive than salmon is. I learned that when I was out in Alaska. I forgot to add the coconut milk to my curry. It is really funny because this trip that I'm doing right now very much is a springtime trip for me. But because we're having such a weird winter, it's like getting springtime early, I guess. I have a weird feeling though that this Minnesota winter is gonna last extra long because of this. That's starting to smell more like curry. Can't believe I almost forgot the coconut milk. That'd have been terrible. Alright, diesel heater is still down. It is a lot warmer in here because of the cooking, but I think that's going to be short-lived. Can't forget the lime. Give ourselves our nice pour of our curry right here. Lime juice squirt. Top it off with some cilantro. I'd say that looks like a pretty good meal right there. Oh, that's yummy. All right, we've got our curry. It smells delicious, but the question is, does it taste delicious? See how flaky the fish is? Oh, it's phenomenal. I wish I would have either gone heavier on the curry paste or gotten a spicier curry paste because it's pretty mild, but it's tasty. I'm eating good tonight. All right, top 3 fish to eat, and in no particular order. Gotta go with tuna, I've got to go with halibut. And then I think it's a tie between deep fried crappie and smoked salmon. Yeah. If I had to choose one, it would probably be deep fried crappie. Just because if you have tuna already in that category, you kind of get the sushi fix. Salmon makes a great sushi, but tuna's goated. None of those things really taste the same as a nice deep fried crappie. I hope the ice comes soon, because I need to go catch myself some crappie. I do not think that I'm gonna have a diesel heater tonight. This thing keeps turning on and shutting down. It's giving me an error code. Never stood a chance. I couldn't find a grocery store that wasn't an organic one, and this cookie was $3. But it's a pecan chocolate chip cookie, and it's really hard, so it's got a lot going for it right now. Or not a lot, but for $3, this better be one of the best god dang cookies I've ever had in my life. It's a pretty good cookie. Crunchy. Big fan of pecans. Putting them in a cookie sounded insane. $3 is, that's steep. Alright, well, unfortunately for me, the diesel heater won't start. It's giving me error code 10, which after doing some Googling, it means that it's having trouble igniting. Imagine that. It's either because of voltage, but I think it's because that it's just like the soot buildup inside of it, or it could need a new go plug. So I did bring a sleeping bag in case of emergency, so let's go get that right now, shall we? Ow. Does anybody remember the last time that I used the diesel heater? Because I don't. Might have been last winter. I can't remember if I used it this fall or not. I think I've tried a total of like 6 times to get it to run, and I feel like now I'm doing more harm than I am good. It's probably flooding it or breaking it in some way, shape, or form. Alright, well, this isn't safe. Put that away. It's cooling off in here, and it's cooling off fast. I mean, it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it's not exactly like the coldest thing ever, but when you're in your sweats, it doesn't feel the warmest either. Okay. I realize I am in a hotel parking lot, and then I would totally be able to go inside and just get a hotel, but I told myself I was going to camp tonight, and I had a feeling that the diesel heater might malfunction because it's a Chinese diesel heater, and that's why I brought this fluffy sleeping bag. Very easily could have had 3 fish today. I lost 2, caught the 1. Maybe up and at 'em early tomorrow morning to see if we can't get another one.
Morning.
Morning. I woke up in the middle of the night last night. I was absolutely sweating my cheeks off. It's a little too much sleeping bag for 25 degrees. Oh, it's perfect because Dan and Ian stayed at this hotel last night. So they were my alarm clock this morning. Trying to beat the crowd to the spot. So we gotta move. Alright. Alright, you too. We're at the same spot I caught my fish at last night, or yesterday in the afternoon. Gonna see if we can't catch another fishy. I haven't even seen one up there. All right, we're hooked up on a fish this morning. We've been fishing since 8 a.m. and it's like 10:30 right now. Finally got our first bite of the day. Looks like a big brown to me. Pretty nice brown, I think. I'm gonna try to back up and get you by this rock. Oh, wow. She's got nice colors. Trying, there you go. Yeah, sure. Ain't nothing but a thing. Look at the colors on that one. It's not quite as dark.
What a beaut, man.
That's sick. All right, got our trout. They're back in water. Second brown trout, nice big female. Thanks to Dan for the net job and the camera work. She's ready to go back. Nice, buddy. That was cool. Here we are sitting complaining about how many people are in this spot, and we were just at a spot where there was nobody and weren't catching anything, so turns out it might not matter as much.
It pays off to move.
Yeah. Just moved to this spot. Literally like first 5 casts. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Ain't nothing but a thing.
Let's go.
That's a huge fish, dude. Holy cow.
That's a nice buck.
Oh, dude.
Look at the colors on him too.
That's giant. Look at the hook. It's barely in
Just
there.
barely on there. It's one of my biggest browns.
Yeah, that's a giant.
31.
31? It's a giant.
Pictures?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Beauty.
That fish. Beautiful buck. Slow start to the day. It's turning on.
Woo!
Sweet, buddy.
Sick one.
That's awesome.
That was dope. And just like that, our wishes are granted. Looks like we're gonna get snow this winter after all. Happy I got to take advantage of something that doesn't normally happen in the winter. Hopefully you guys liked this episode. As always, until next time, you already know the